Hey Horizon friends, Miss Olivia here, and I just wanted to start off by saying I am so proud of all of you guys for all your hard work this first week. Now we're on week 2 and we're going to dig into some more fun learning. For this week in the kindergarten corner, we are going to start off with some reading, and we're also going to be using our writing skills and our phonics skills. So, to start off, I want you guys to grab your big brown box, and I want you guys to take out these materials. You guys can take out your primary journal. I also need you guys to take out your index cards, which have lines on one side and it's blank on the other. You guys will also need your construction paper. And you will also need your Crayola art box. And with your Crayola art box, I need you guys to take out your scissors, your glue stick, and you guys can choose if you want to use these crayons, or your markers, or you guys can use all of them, up to you. But go ahead and pull those materials out and set them aside. Everything else in your box can just be put away. We're gonna start off with some sight words just to review some things that you guys might already know, but it's just a review. So what it's called read it, say it, write it. And that means you're going to see a card, you're going to read the word, you're going to say the word, and then you'll write it. You guys can write it in your primary journal, in here, like I have done, and I'll show you what I did, just like that. Or you guys can write it on your index cards, just how I did it. So I read it, I said it, and I wrote it. So that's what we're going to do first, just to start off. And then as you can see behind me, we're going to do another storybook, and then we're going to talk about some letters. And then I don't know if you can see my sweet little octopus friend back here. Then we're going to do our arts and crafts. So let's start and get learning. So go ahead and get your journal or your index cards for me. And I have 6 words. So if you're using index cards, grab 6 index cards. And if you're using your journal, go ahead and grab a pencil. You need a pencil for this too. So our first word is and. So you're going to read it, you're going to say it, and you're going to write it. So and. Then we have the word you. Then we have the word like. Then we have the word can. And I'll keep this up for about 30 seconds so you guys can see it. So you can read it, say it, write it. Good job, guys. Then I'm going to turn to the back where I have my other 2 words. And we have my. And then our last one is we have look. So go ahead and read it, say it, write it. Great job, guys. Keep it up. I'll flip back to the front one more time. We have our word and. Then we have you. Then we have can. And then we have like. About 30 more seconds on the front, just so you guys can see it one more time. Good job. And we're going to turn to the back, and we have my, and then we have the word look. So go ahead and write those down for me. And once you guys have those written, you guys can put those aside, and I want you guys to practice these with your family, so that way you guys can get extra practice on your sight words. Got it? Great job. So go ahead and put that aside. You guys can also put your journal aside too, because you won't be needing that. So now we're going to be doing a book that a lot of you guys are probably familiar with. It is a very popular book and one of my favorite books. It is called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and that is by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. And it's illustrated, which means it is drawn by Lois Ehlert. Okay? So it is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. It's one of my favorite books from when I was a kid. Probably about your age. So let's go ahead and I'll move a little closer so you guys can see everything. Let's go ahead and get started. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. Illustrated by Lois Ehlert. Go ahead and open it. And here's our alphabet, all the letters, with our uppercase and lowercase letters from A to Z. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Let's make sure our listening ears are open too, so we know at the end what letter we're going to be focusing on for our arts and crafts. A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Great job. And these are our lowercase letters here. And in the text, it is our uppercase letters. Wee, said D to E, F, G, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, L-M-N-O-P. And Q-R-S and T-U-V. Still more, W and X-Y-Z. The whole alphabet up the, oh no! Chicka chicka boom boom! Look what happened to all of our letters, they fell. Skit, scat, scoodle, doot, flip, flop, flee. Everybody's running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears, then dust their pants. Help us up, cried ABC. Next from the pile up, skinned knee D and stub-toed E and patch up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped, N is stooped, O is twisted, alley-oop. Skit, scat, scoodle, doot, flip, flop, flee. Look who's coming, it's Black-Eyed P. Q-R-S and loose-tooth T. Then U-V-W, wiggle, jiggle, free. Last to come, X-Y-Z. And the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. And there's our alphabet one last time so you guys can go ahead and look at that. I want you guys to look on this page and find the first letter of your name. So since my first name is Olivia, I'm going to go to the O. Once you guys have located your letter of your name, I want you guys to go ahead and I want you guys to grab your construction paper, and you guys can choose whatever color you choose. And I want you guys to also grab your glue stick, your crayons, your markers, and your scissors, and go ahead and put those right in front of you because we're going to be using those for our art project. I want you guys to look, and hopefully you guys can see it, but I will go over them. I have a letter chart behind me right here. And I'm going to just list off animals that go with each letter. So I know that A means alligator. And like I said, if you guys can remember, we have an O for octopus right here. And O also stands for Olivia. So I'm going to use my pointer. I'm going to go ahead and just point to the letters and tell you the animal. So if you guys listen, you guys can hear your name. So Miss Leah, you can make a lobster, okay? Or Mr. Trenton, you can make a turtle. So I want you guys to use your listening ears so you guys can make your craft with your construction paper and crayons and markers and scissors. A for alligator, B for bear, C for cat, D for duck, E for eagle, F for flamingo, G for gazelle, H for hippopotamus, I for iguana, J for jellyfish, K for kangaroo, L for lobster, M for monkey, N for newt, which is kind of like a lizard, O for octopus, like my little friend down here, P for penguin, Q for quail, which is like a bird, R for rhinoceros, S for snake, T for turtle, U for unicorn, and then down here it's kind of hidden, but V for vulture, W for whale, X for x-ray fish, Y for yak, which is kind of like a moose, and Z for zebra. So if you guys heard your letter, I want you guys to go ahead and grab your supplies, and I want you guys to start designing what kind of animal or object, if you would choose. For M, you can make an M full of money. For P, you can make the P look like a pancake. Totally up to you. But I just listed off some animals that go with the letter of your guys' first names. So again, O for an octopus. And O also stands for Olivia, so that's why I chose to do O. Now you guys can do whatever color paper you guys want. You guys have all the colors from the rainbow, from red to orange to green to black to white to green to blue, purple, all the colors you guys can imagine. And you guys are going to be able to design your own. So you guys might need some help with making your letter. So if I were to make an O, and I will show you guys on my yellow sheet of paper right here, if I were to make an O, I'm going to use my whole sheet of paper to make an O. Just like that. And then when it's time, I'm going to cut out my O, cut out the center of my O, and then I'm going to think about, what animal or object or person do I want to make? And so when I made my octopus, I grabbed another sheet of paper, and I happened to use orange, and I made the tentacles that go with my octopus. So if you were to say a monkey for M, you guys can make a squiggly tail for your M. And you're going to make eyes and a mouth, and if you need to make a nose, you can do so. And I want you guys to be as creative as possible. It's supposed to be fun, so have fun with it. And I want you guys, if you can, to share with me your letters so I can see how creative and fun they are. So go ahead and look at this one more time. And I know you guys are going to do so well. And you guys just be creative, have fun, and always shine brighter than the stars, okay? Have a great second week, and I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Bye, guys.